Welcome, fans of Fate Grand Order. I am Avon and you are watching FGO Tips. Today is a quick tip about using Assassin Shiki in your party as early and as often as possible. I didn't have time for a full video, but I did want to share this sooner rather than later. As you progress through the floors of the Karano Kyoukai collaboration event, you are going to be working your way through longer and more challenging missions. Some of these revolve around Ryougi Shiki herself, and you'll benefit greatly from putting her into your party sooner rather than later. If you don't want to spoil anything at all about this event, feel free to skip ahead to the time shown on the screen now. I do want to talk about a couple of these missions. Nothing related to the story, I promise. I don't want to mess with the plot, but just a tiny spoiler about some of the upcoming missions. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. There are 8 missions which specifically revolve around Ryougi Shiki, and they are as follows. Obtain Shiki, Ascend Shiki once, Ascend Shiki twice, raise Shiki to bond level 1, bond level 2, bond level 3, bond level 4, and bond level 5. These can be quite time consuming, especially the bond level quests. If you wait until unlocking these missions later in the event to start working on them, you're going to be in for a rather painful grind. The better approach is to put her in your party now and let the bond points accumulate over the entire course of the event. If you feel the need to, you can even use the Portrait Craft Essence from the 2 million downloads campaign to gain extra bond points, but I would recommend focusing on event-specific CEs if you can. Alright, now, welcome back to anyone who skipped ahead. At the risk of repeating myself, do yourself a favor and put Shiki in your party right away. Don't wait until you unlock her, use the temporary version you get right after completing the very first quest of the event. Most of the early quests are pretty easy, so having a level 1 assassin as a sub-member won't hurt you. If you are having trouble though, feel free to enhance Shiki to make her stronger. If you're lucky like me, you might just happen to have 1 or 200 Blaze of Wisdom cards lying around, all ready for an assassin. Just in case you missed my earlier video, these were intended for Jack the Ripper, but I failed spectacularly on that roll, so more for Shiki. Now, if you don't have hundreds of these just laying around, you also have the option of buying them from the event store, but I would recommend against doing that early on if you don't have to. Try to purchase the event-specific craft essences first, and then move on to embers or materials after that. Also, note that you don't have to wait until you unlock Shiki Assassin to start enhancing her. You can enhance the limited time servant that joins you right after the initial quest. You'll see this scary looking message, but it's nothing to be too worried about. As long as you unlock Shiki before the end of the quest, all of your enhancements will stay. And it's not just enhancements either. The same is true for other things as well, such as bond points, bond levels, and even ascensions. So don't feel bad about powering her up. It's not going to waste as long as you continue completing missions and eventually unlock her. The event is 2 weeks long, so you have lots of time. I, however, do not have lots of time. In fact, that's all the time I have today. I promised this would be quick so you can get back to working on those missions. Good luck. And as always, thanks for watching.